Thank you, Courtney. And with the storm on its way, several county officials are preparing for the winter storm, making sure those roads and the community members are safe. And right now, I am joined by Vanderburgh County Sheriff Noah Robinson. Noah, thank you for joining us. How are you today?
I'm doing well, thank you.
So can you tell us a little bit about what motorists and residents need to remember when it comes to this winter weather and possibly going out in it?
Well, the key is not to go out in it if you don't have to. And so I know a lot of folks are out shopping today. Heard reports of bread, milk, and eggs running low. But, those are items you can have at home, certainly, but are they essential items? And so when this storm hits, and it's expected to come in early Sunday morning, you need to ask yourself, do I really need to go out in this? Because as Courtney mentioned earlier, the public's cooperation is key when it comes to being prepared for a storm. Law enforcement is going to be out there patrolling, and thankfully now nearly every single vehicle that the sheriff's office has is four-wheel drive. 20 years ago, we were trying to make do in winter weather in two-wheel drive vehicles, and so we have an advantage now. But the real advantage is having fewer motorists on the road and less crashes to attend to. That frees us up to do things that we need to do, like make our normal runs and our normal responses.
And what are your deputies doing when it comes to preparing for that winter weather, and how much caution will they be using when making any emergency runs?
Well, it definitely increases the distance that we have to allow for stopping, as it does any motorist out there. And we will remind folks that just because that light is turning red, the distance that it takes to stop before going in an intersection is dramatically increased due to ice and snow. As is, higher speeds are going to be treacherous if you try to operate the way you normally operate a vehicle. And this is going to be our first big snow of the year. So a lot of drivers who are relatively new, younger kids like my son, is not experienced in driving on ice. Those kind of folks should probably sit this one out if you're not experienced. Get that practice in a parking lot somewhere, but don't pick I-69 or I-64 or some of our more traveled roadways to try to experiment for your first time driving on ice. The stopping distances as well as the risk of skidding are dramatically increased. So we're asking folks to, unless you need to be out there, just stay home. It makes our job a lot easier and helps us keep you safe.
And then lastly here, is there anything else that you would like the community to know before this winter storm hits us?
No, I think what you hit on earlier, which is the city and the county are well prepared. I was talking to our county highway director, Scott Wisher, earlier. His plow trucks are ready to go. They're already They're going to be doing some preventative salting tomorrow, and I think we're going to be okay on this. We've done this before. We know how it works. We know where the problem spots are. We've got adequate manpower between the city police and the sheriff's office, and our valued members of the Indiana State Police will be helping us out as well. Just do your part and stay home if you don't need to travel. If you must go out, just allow adequate stopping distance and watch your speed.
Well, thank you for joining us, Sheriff Robinson. We greatly appreciate it, and I hope you and all the sheriff deputies stay safe during this storm.
Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.